Because what we really want to do over the next day is really talk about new innovations and technologies in store for our product lineup going forward.
How do you talk to Ray LaHood about technology in the car?
Well, I think the discussion really first centers around customers, and customers are going to continue to have conversations in their cars. They're going to continue to use navigation. They're going to continue to listen to their audio, and we want to make it as less distracting as possible for us. So our approach is how do we keep their eyes on the road and hands on the wheel as they're doing those things, and make it a very constructive conversation about how we can be part of the solution.
And what has he said?
We're working. It's very collaborative. It's very open, and we're sharing in a very transparent way our approach on that. And I think it's been going very well as we kind of work through any issues that they may have.
Any thoughts on bringing the car to America?
No, we have no plans for that. But the good news, Luann, is that when you look at our small car lineup, and you look at the performance on Fiesta and Focus, some really interesting things have happened. And I think we have the right market coverage. When you look at our sales, for example, our share of the small car market actually last month was about 11%, our retail share. That's the highest it's been since 2002. And just looking in California in particular, Fiesta, for example, that's our best-selling region in the country. And it allowed us to get our highest retail market share in California in 6 years. So we think we have the right market coverage for our car business right now.
What about the East Coast?
East Coast, we're actually seeing, when you look at our share growth, we're growing the strongest in the coastal markets, which is really kind of encouraging for us as we introduce our new products. And people really get to see when they come into our showrooms that Ford is not only a truck and utility company, but we're a car company. And we're really encouraged.
But are you also looking at the Fiat 500 and watching those sales? Because that would be a competitor to the car.
Well, we always look at the marketplace and look at the business environment and look at the competitors. And at this point, what we see in terms of the segmentation and also the opportunity there, we're focusing on the B, C, and CD. Sales. Okay, one last thing. June sales.
I didn't get to ask my question.
There you go. You're 2 for 1. Actually, June is off to a good start. It's always a little bit too early to tell before the month closes, but I think you'll see an industry that is at least as good as May and maybe better.
With Lincoln, Lincoln as well.
And from our standpoint, at the current pace, our retail sales will be up.
At Lincoln as well?
Lincoln, actually, the last couple of months of the luxury business, our market share has been up on Lincoln. So we're seeing a good progression of our Lincoln sales as well.